Yo, welcome to Trippy Commentaries. Thanks for joining me in Grand Theft Auto 5 as we try to solve the Chiliad mystery. I'm RJ. I had a chill episode for you guys today. I hope you have a great weekend. We are going to be starting a new Trippy clan. So if you guys have your own YouTube channels or maybe play a lot of GTA 5 online, Call of Duty, or any other games and you feel like you're pretty good at it, definitely let us know, especially if you want to be part of the Trippy clan. We'll have some special announcements, and I did start a new tab on the right side of the main Trippy Commentaries page. We have the Trippy clan, and you guys can join it. Just let me know in the comments section below if you are interested in being part of the Trippy family. It should be very, very epic. Now I'm going to start off this episode right here at the McKenzie Airfield. We haven't really come here in a while, especially on the newest version of the game. A lot of people looked at this when the Chiliad mystery first unfolded. You can see behind me there's a Jack Sheep servicing sign here, and you can scramble the letters in there, including tri-manifold R108 to create the message Jetpack confirmed. Of course, this is not new news. We've talked about this many times. There's a lot of really weird things with this sign. You know, you can see it might be in somewhat of an egg shape. You have a ram on there along with the horns that you can find below the Altruist Camp in that cave, so maybe that links up. And even R108, that is the runtime for the movie The Rocketeer. Jack Sheep, also a link to the movie The Rocketeer. So there's a lot of really weird clues and correlations to jetpacks right here at this location. You can see even the light at the hangar is a little bit green, somewhat like the Chiliad mystery green. And I have been looking around this location recently, especially the farms in the surrounding area, trying to find maybe different symbols, because we did find an X symbol at the wind farm. There's some really weird outlines around here, but nothing I can really specifically point out, especially here in this episode. I'll do a quick flyby. But there's a lot of things going on once again at the hangar. You know, with the message shoot for the stars, you do have a star in the back. I did talk about the X symbol. Well, you have guns that make up an X symbol as well. All this is right on the hangar. Another interesting thing that you can find around this part is it says import-export here at the McKenzie Field, contact Mr. X. Now I know that has a lot to do with the missions where you just deliver the weapons illegally as Trevor. So maybe Trevor, and it sounds like he is Mr. X. Something worth noting, I would say. We have here Estancia hand-rolled. Nice. Gonna have to get some of those here in the game. Now, it is interesting how this is the location where you do some drop-offs of illegal weapons. I remember in GTA San Andreas, you do get the jetpack from the military base. And that, of course, is where you can get the best of weaponry. So it seems like Trevor has some sort of connection, maybe to the military, or at least somebody who can get weapons directly from the provider. And I think a jetpack can certainly be classified a little bit as a weapon, especially as far as the military is concerned. Let's go ahead and leave the space docker behind. I do have something very interesting to show off in this episode, a new possible clue over at the Altruist Camp. But as I said, I actually wanted to do a quick flyby of the surrounding area. I know the shadows aren't really linked up as they should be. I know it's probably best to look around the sunset time just to see everything the best, but I'll do that in an upcoming live stream. Make sure to stay tuned, and maybe this is a different time of day where you have to show off the shadows. Of course, on the other side of the mountain, that's where the Altruist Camp is, and that's where the jetpack symbol can be formed, but that of course is on the other side of the mountain. Maybe we need the opposite time of day to show off some shadows here. As you can see, there is some shadows coming down from the silos and whatnot. Once again, this is a very interesting location. A lot of empty space. You know, I talk a lot about some places here in the map that you really do not have to spend much time at whatsoever. This is definitely one of them. There's next to nothing that goes down over here. There's a pretty cool plane crash that happens, but that's all cleaned up. And there's also some pigs. Pig farms. Looks like we might even have a tree farm. Let's go ahead and continue on. Is not really seeing anything too specific. Let me know when you guys search throughout this area. I have noticed some shadows at this, looks like a water tower or something below us there in the bottom. A lot of oval shapes, so stuff that you think might possibly be an egg, because that's one of the symbols I'm really looking for. Now that we found the X symbol, if we can find a definitive cracked egg, that would be awesome. And a lot of the outlines that the people are putting the murals together on the map are pointing the egg out right here to this location, as well as the Alamo Sea. You can see another oval right there below. Nothing really definitive, as I said. Let me know if you guys have anything you want to point out with this location, the farmland surrounding the McKenzie Airfield. There's so many links and correlations to jetpacks right here at this location. It cannot be definitely cannot be a coincidence, especially with Jack Sheep. Come on, that is certainly pointing us to the movie The Rocketeer and the jetpack. I'll meet you guys over at the Altruist Camp. Definitely have something new that I want to show off there, at least something that I have not noticed until now. Here we are back at it again with the cultists. Speaking of cultists, I want to give a shout out to Wizzle. He just put out a new video today. Make sure you guys check it out this weekend. I'll put a link in the description. The reason why I want you guys to see it is because he talks about the cultist here in the game, something I've been thinking about as well. And I have a bit of a response to that video that I'll be coming out with very soon, so make sure you guys watch out for that. Definitely show Wizzle some love. So we are at the Altruist Camp, and one thing I find very interesting here, and right there at the ritual stone there, that's where you can find the jetpack symbol. You have the big windmill here, where you can find the X symbol. Probably not a correlation, but something worth saying. And then right here, the water tower. There's a couple different water towers. This one definitely larger than the others, and it also has a sun symbol right on there. That sun symbol to me also looks a bit like a UFO, so maybe there's some dual meaning there. Well, on the top of this water tower, you can see it looks like there's some sort of track. It's very interesting, guys. I've looked all around the map at the different water towers in the game, and I have not found the same tracks that are on this tower. You can see the smaller water towers do not have that at all. There are some planks across the top, but nothing really close to this one here on the big water tower. And at the same time, you can see that the tracks themselves point towards Mount Chiliad and the jetpack symbol there, as well as where the sun sets. Is that a coincidence as well? I don't know, man. It's just weird seeing all these coincidences, and once again, the track just seems to point in the exact direction that you would want it to. Look at the sun right there in the perfect position. And I will say that my first idea would be to drop the space docker on the water tower. Much easier said than done. I've tried this same thing at a couple different locations in the game. There's one really interesting spot there at the power station, the Palmer Taylor power station, and trying to drop this thing in the exact location, the space docker that is a very hard task. It's another thing that I'll make sure to do here in an upcoming live stream. Boy, I'll attempt it for a second here in this episode, but it is highly annoying. I give a lot of props to the guys who do this in real life. You know, the guys who have to fly helicopters and tactically drop something, like the lumberjacks who have helicopters. Oh, damn it. Easy, Franklin. Easy. Oh. Alright. Damn you. Once again, I'm probably not going to pull this off, and the space docker is going to blow up, because once you start getting it off, it starts swinging like crazy. Oh, and it's there. Okay, that counts, right? Okay, alright, well, let's go ahead and land the space docker, or I'm sorry, the cargo bob. We'll go up the water tower here. Definitely let me know what you guys think. Once again, it could be nothing, and this isn't, you know, this is nothing huge. This is more of a chill episode for you guys for the weekend, where I found this certainly intriguing, especially with the space docker fitting on there perfectly. Now lately we've been looking into taking the space docker 88 miles per hour, and part of that is getting struck by lightning at the same exact moment, just like they do in Back to the Future. But this does stand out as a location that maybe we do have to get the space docker struck by lightning. Oh no. Okay, well, unfortunately we cannot get up there, So we'll definitely be trying some stuff out in an upcoming live stream. You guys can let me know what you think. And if this is something important with the Chiliad mystery, with the jetpack symbol, everything else right there, it could be something big. Thanks again for joining up for the episode. If you've still yet to see The Rocketeer, I definitely recommend you check it out over the weekend. It's a pretty good movie, and for some reason Rockstar's put a bunch of references to it here in GTA 5, including the hangar at the McKenzie Airfield, which is a direct replica of the one where the Rocketeer very first finds the jetpack in the movie. And if you come down to the end of the runway, you can even find a stash of gasoline. So hopefully when we do find the jetpack, we will definitely be fueled up. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Enjoy yourselves this weekend. Keep hunting. And as always, make sure to stay trippy, my friends.